Back to business, bitches.
As we were. Just a quick little segue, real quick with that. Oh, yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Oddities. I'm Cassie,
I'm Kelly.
and welcome back to the strangest of towns.
Oddities. Stay strange.
Where the population is 2.
Plus you. As per usual, you'll find everything you could ever desire except for $1 million in the description. That includes our social media, our merch store, our Patreon, the artists that we've worked with, our email address, all the fun, funky, fresh deets
hmm
right there. How's my borsty?
I am great.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I'm just going to go back to what we were talking about
You might
really
as
quick.
well, because I'm sure somebody else is watching too.
Odd fam, Cassie has gotten me onto Off Campus on
On
Amazon
on
Prime.
Amazon Prime. Yep, yep.
And, quote, the way she put it is, it's the filthiest, smuttiest thing you'll ever watch.
And it's honestly not even that bad. Like Bridgerton is
It,
worse.
it's really not that bad. I mean, the first episode, I was like, wow, there's a lot of boobs in
There was
here.
just like a lot of boobs. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But as I've continued watching it, it has not been. I mean, it's hot and steamy.
It do be.
It do be, but
It's like Smut Junior.
yeah, I would. That's a good.
It's
That's
like
accurate.
it's like you know how there's like bubblegum pop music? This is like bubblegum smut.
Bubblegum smut. I like that for us. I like
Yeah,
that for us.
yeah.
Um, I have managed to watch 4 episodes in 2 days. We're not going to talk about it. There's a chance I'm going to be done with this by Saturday.
You're
I'll be
literally
completely
finishing
frank.
this. Yeah.
There's not many episodes, so
It's
what are
Friday
you going to
night,
do?
baby. Yep.
Um, oh my God, is it Friday or is it Thursday? Oh, it is Friday. Oh my
Don't you
God.
toy with my heart like that.
This is this is what happens when I go on summer break. I don't know what day it is. I
And
don't
yet,
I'm really thrilled. I thought today was Thursday. Oh my God, my day just got so much better than it already was.
that's so nice when that happens.
It really is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thrilled.
I'm thrilled for you.
Um, how's my borsty?
Your borsty's good. Odd fam. I've done it.
She did it.
I have a
She's
job
a
offer.
queen.
I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. It's a great opportunity. I'm very excited about this. I've peed in a cup. I've submitted for my background check. We're waiting for everything to clear because of course it will. And
Duh.
then I will be handing in my notice. Given that it's 2 p.m. on a Friday, I probably will do it Monday morning.
And honestly, that gives me great joy for this next week.
Oh my God, it's so good. I'm thrilled. That's all there is to it. I am tickled pink, if you will.
Yeah, I
I
see it.
had a wonderful ice cream dinner on my Borsty when she found out the news, which was so kind of her to
I
cover that.
just,
So thank you.
I'm, I cannot express enough how much joy it brings me that you had ice cream for dinner. Genuinely.
Oh yeah,
That is the
so
greatest thing ever.
when I was a kid growing up, we would get to do that twice a year and we called it soul dinners. So it was a soul dinner.
Oh, bless.
Our local ice cream shop does ice cream nachos, and I
I
tried
need
them
to
for the first time.
understand what that is.
Ice cream nachos, so it's chips made out of waffle cone,
Shut up.
and then a big glop of soft serve and chocolate like hot fudge on it.
Okay, when I visit again, can we
So
have
good.
that?
So good.
Okay.
I chose to have it with swirl.
Oh, the only
So,
way to do it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes they have fun soft serve flavors, but they only had chocolate, vanilla, or swirl, and I was like, it's
It's
got
got
to
to be
be
both.
swirl. Yeah,
Yeah.
so why pick one when I could pick both? So thank you to you, Borsty. I appreciate it.
It was my pleasure. This is
I'm
something we do regularly.
This do be. So I'm very excited about this. This is going to be a lot of fun, this new job, and I'm really looking forward to it. So
Yeah,
that's
I did a
that.
deep dive into the company. I'm very excited for you.
Thank you. It's a good company.
Yeah, it is a really, really good company. This is, I'm thrilled.
Thank you. The boss seems cool. The team seems cool. We love to see it.
I am, I'm just so happy for you.
Me too.
This, this has been such a long time coming, and you deserve it. So, again, biggest congratulations to you because,
Thank you.
yeah,
I've been suffering for almost 2.5 years.
it's too long.
It's
So,
time. It's time. I will be very honest with HR on my way out.
that's what I'm also very excited about. I think my number one thing to be excited about is your resignation,
Yes.
but your exit interview, oh, I cannot wait for that shit. Again, to be a fly on the wall for that.
Yes. And I have already established that there is, because they will come back with a counteroffer to try and
Hmm.
get me to stay. They will. I have no doubt about it. There is not a sum in the universe that they could pay me
To
to
be
stay.
miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
So
not worth it.
it's so
It's
not worth it.
life is too fucking short to be playing this game.
Too fucking short. So
So we're just not having it, you know?
we feel great all around. That aside, obviously I've gotten you onto off campus.
Uh-huh.
So I need to
Uh-huh.
catch up to your ass now.
Sorry, I watched 2 episodes at a time.
You fucking
It was
machine. Yeah.
it was almost 3 episodes last night because of the cliffhanger, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need to go to bed. I'm recording in the morning.
But now you can because it's Friday night.
Yeah, my ass is gonna get some snacks and watch that. So
You better get
it's
some
gonna
good
be a
ass
great
snacks.
night.
You're gonna have a great fucking night.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Actually, maybe I'll do the same because Friday nights are the nights that Corey will usually play with his one buddy back home
Oh, okay.
on some games.
But I thought Corey was into it.
I know, but I can't wait. I can't wait for anybody.
Just rewatch it with him. It'll
I'll
be
rewatch it.
fine.
It's easily a show to rewatch because it's
Yeah,
so shitty.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. So, there's that. I'm also, well, we're recording a double double today, so I need to save something. So I'll save
I
that.
I have an important question for you though.
Yes.
How are you feeling about the Netflix news?
What's the Netflix news?
They're removing Gilmore Girls by the end of this month.
Oh, yes, I know. I don't feel great about it because that's my comfort show. How else am I going to make fun of Rory Gilmore the way that I do?
It's very upsetting. And apparently it's on Hulu now or whatever, but
I
like
don't have fucking Hulu.
yeah, like I'm tired. I'm so tired of having to get different streaming services to watch something that I want to like it's just stupid.
It is.
So I think I'm going to go to like Goodwill and thrift stores and things like that and find the DVDs of them
Absolutely.
because
That's the move.
then I can fast forward over Rory's ass.
Yeah, her fucking dumb ass, especially when she leaves Yale.
Ugh.
She's so stupid. She should have married Logan. Like Logan was the move.
Jess just really yelled in my head right now. You dropped
I
out of Yale.
I do love Jess in that moment too.
I have to be honest though, I really am team Jess.
Hmm.
I feel like Logan would have somehow held her back.
Maybe so. Although if I had graduated college and had some rich ass dude
Proposing?
propose to
Fuck yeah.
me and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna set you up for life, girl. Go do what you need to do, but like you're covered." I'd be like, "Okay." I wouldn't be like, "But let me find myself." I'd be like, "Fuck no, I'm set."
What do you mean find yourself? You took a year off of Yale. I'm sorry, a
Yeah.
semester off of Yale. You didn't find yourself then?
No, what are you gonna find out about yourself that you are in fact the most boring individual on the face of the fucking planet? Shut up, girl.
Did you ever watch A Year in the Life?
Yes.
So yeah, see, she
So there
found
you go.
nothing.
Yeah, she really found herself. Yeah, exactly. So
You
anyway,
know what's funny about that?
what?
My mom just started watching A Year in the Life. Hi, Mom. And
Hi, mom.
she's like, I understand what your feelings towards Rory now.
Okay. There. Wait, she didn't understand them before, though. I mean,
She hadn't watched it as much as I had
okay.
over and over and over again. So
Okay.
like you start seeing the patterns quicker,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
But it's just, I see it now.
She sees it. Now she knows. Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, Jess is great, except he tried to assault her in one of the episodes, and that was like not cool.
That's true. I kind of blacked that one out.
Otherwise, I love him,
Yeah.
especially how he turns his life around and everything. So I really like him in A Year in the Life.
Yeah, he's great in A Year in a Life.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
aged like fine wine.
He did. Milo Ventimiglia looks great.
God, I love him.
He looks great. All right, well, all that aside,
Shall we jump into it?
all that prattling aside, moo moo, shall we
Moo
jump
moo.
into it?
I guess we should. Let me pull up my
Let's
notes.
let's do it. You're up first, Queen.
We're gonna be out of the country today,
Oh, okay.
and we're gonna be dipping our toes into a little bit of history.
I love history.
Yes. So I am talking about the. I'm not gonna pronounce any of this right, guys. Deal with it. It's French.
It's just, oh no, forget it. Don't even worry about it.
It's the Maginot lines. They were built between 1929 and 1940, and they were it was more for surface bunkers. Most people picture it as like a bunker situation. It was an underground world of tunnels.
Is it spelled Maginot?
Yeah, did we cover this?
No, I think it's pronounced Maginot.
Maginot. I like that one. It sounds more magical.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
It was an underground world of tunnels, train lines, barracks, and hospitals stretching for miles beneath the Franco-German border.
Hospital's underground.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
Yeah. The largest fortress, called overages, functioned like small underground cities. Soldiers lived in the subterranean barracks with kitchens, dormitories, power plants, air filtration systems designed to withstand gas attacks. Narrow gauge electric railways ran through the tunnels, moving ammunition, supplies, and troops between combat blocks that could be about a mile apart. I'm trying to appease to the U.S. here.
Okay, I see. All right.
Some of the installations had their own water wells, telephone exchanges, and even small hospitals, allowing garrisons to remain self-sufficient for weeks if needed. The combat blocks themselves were connected to this underground network by elevators and stairways, with armored turrets and casemates raising above the ground to house artillery and machine guns. Pew pew.
Of course. Sure.
Engineers carved much of this through solid rock, particularly in a fortress like the Hackenberg and Schoenberg, which remain among the best preserved examples today and are open museums. Strategically, the tunnels reflected lessons from the trench warfare of World War I, an attempt to create permanent defensible line that could absorb an attack while troops moved safely underground to reinforce threatened points. In practice, the lines, fame as a failure, come less from any flaw. In the tunnels themselves, the German invasion of 1940, simply by passing through Belgium and Ardennes, rendering the elaborate underground works largely irrelevant to the campaign's outcome. Ironically, many of these tunnel complexes had long second lives. Several were repurposed during Cold War as NATO command posts or storage depots, a testament of how solidly they were built, even if they were never fulfilled to have their original purpose. I find it interesting because this is the third tunnel that had to do with war.
Yeah, third or fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I find it very impressive that this was the advancements they made then. And I mean, it totally made sense. It was for safety and all these other purposes, and it would have worked out really well if they invaded that way.
Yeah.
But
if only.
If only. To my understanding, you can still visit this area. Like, it's a part of the catacomb systems, like, tour situation.
Okay, so you can, like, tour. You don't have to, like, illegally do it.
No, no, no. Don't do anything illegal. I did not say that.
You definitely
I'm
didn't hear
not
that from us
I'm
kids.
not held accountable for anyone's actions.
No, no, no.
Um it's really cool. And
That is
I
cool.
think it's
I would tour it,
I would too. I would definitely go underground, look at that stuff. I mean, I already want to go to the catacombs, so there you
for
go.
sure.
But I find it very cool that it was so advanced for that time.
Yeah.
We'll say the 1930s because it was built in 1929 and until 1940, but they had everything. They had a filtration system. They had, assuming, like a somewhat high-tech hospital because they were going to have to take care of the injured down there and
Yeah.
be prepared for anything, right? And arguably more sanitary than most like field hospitals when you think about it.
Totally.
um I just find it very cool.
It
And
is.
this is courtesy of my mom.
Oh,
She
thanks,
did suggest
Mom.
this to me, so thank you, Mom. And I really couldn't find a whole lot on it. It seems like one of those hidden history situations, right?
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know because like this is again, well, I'm starting to lean on the conspiracy that maybe we're just not supposed to know what's going on below.
I mean, probably. Everything's a conspiracy.
Oh God, I
Oh,
keep hitting the mic, guys. I am so sorry.
you bitch slapped that
I
mic.
bitch
You
slapped
you
that
bitch
mic,
slapped. You backhanded that shit.
but the fact that like majority of the tunnels I've covered are still standing, it's like I feel like they plan on using it. Or it's a backup somehow. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't disagree. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, I think it's a distinct possibility.
So there you have it.
I love that. Good find. And thank you, Mom. Good topic. Good
Yeah. Thank you,
suggestion.
Mom.
We love to see it all around.
What ye have for us today?
I be having us back in the USA. 1989, baby. Here we are. The year of our Lord and Savior,
I was
Taylor
like,
Swift.
wait a minute.
That's right. Um, I'm sharing the abduction of Linda Napolitano.
Oh, I love the name.
She's one of my people. She's Italian.
She's one of your people.
She's a New
It just
Yorker.
rolled off your tongue.
Linda Napolitano. Here we are. It's the middle of the night in New York City.
Woot woot.
So what I like about this is it's not like some back road in the middle of nowhere. It's in
Mm-hmm.
the city that never sleeps. Indeed.
In New York. I
That's
mean,
right.
they're living it up right now. Go New York.
Yeah, we love to see it. Good for New York. You know, New York is, there's always, New York is, there's just something special about New York. There's an energy, there's a certain je ne sais quoi. I love New York. Never could I live in New York, but I could visit New York anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Could also slam 50 of the hot dogs from the stands and get horrendous diarrhea, but worth it every time.
That was my one bucket list item when I went to New York was just to get a dirty water hot dog.
Are they not so good?
They're the best.
They're the actual best. Like they're like
So
hands
bad.
down. They're so good. Ketchup, mustard, and raw onions on top. Yum.
Yep.
Terrible
It's
breath. Yep.
it's how you keep them away from you. Duh.
That's how you keep them away. So, inside one apartment though, one woman is asleep. And according to her later account, what happens next is not a quiet dream or a vague impression following like some waking and confusion, but something very structured and layered and unusual. She claims she's taken from her apartment,
Mm.
not metaphorically, not symbolically, physically lifted from an urban environment, densely populated, heavily monitored, constantly active, and this is the case of Linda Napolitano. So, let's talk about it. This is special because, like I said, it's an urban abduction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most of these, actually, I think every single one so far that we've talked about, they're in rural areas or like isolated roads. They're in the middle of the fucking woods,
Yeah.
places where like there's hardly anybody around, whatever.
There's no witnesses.
This takes place in one of the densest urban infrastructures, where in theory you're going to have high witness density. Light sources are like abundant, even in the middle of the
Mm-hmm.
fucking night in New York. Surveillance and external observations are more likely. You've got all the cameras around and everything else. And environmental explanation options are actually pretty great for this. So let's talk about it. It overall makes this weird, unique tension in interpretation of this abduction because if something unusual is reported in a city, does the complexity of the environment make misperception more or less likely? It's hard to say. Also, New York is just fucking wild.
Yeah,
Like wildness, right? So,
absolutely wild. Yeah.
all right, let's talk about her account a wee bit. She says she experiences a waking or some sort of transitional consciousness during the night. She has this sensation of involuntary movement or removal from her bed, an awareness of external presence and guiding entities, and fragmented perception of being transported or like relocated. And so with many of these abduction narratives that we've had so far, the experience is not described in like a continuous linear sequence, right? It's episodic, it's fragmented, emotionally intense, of course, and therefore difficult to like anchor it very structurally in time. So, urban environments include a specific perceptual problem. We've got an overload of sensory or information, right? You have to filter out light reflections and sound layers and movement in your peripheral vision, constant environmental noise. And so under these conditions, your attention becomes like selective and actually relatively unstable. You also have fragmented perception windows because you've got these sleep related or semi conscious states. This is not just a New York thing. This is a universal thing. Brief awakenings happen during the night. Your memory encoding might not be fully consolidate, and sensory impressions can be partial or discontinuous. And so this can produce experiences that feel like gaps in time or space, but there are no actual gaps in time or space. And then you have this like interpretive restructuring post event. After any kind of unusual nocturnal experiences, you might like try to reconstruct continuity. You might look at like external narratives, like the media, UFO culture, all that can shape your interpretation. And your memory will go ahead and it'll fill in these missing sections with coherent story elements. We've talked about this in some of the other cases. And so, one of the central scientific frameworks relevant to this case is suggestibility in memory reconstruction. So, there's this external narrative influence. By the late 1980s, let's call it into the early 1990s, we've had abduction frameworks that are widely known, mass media coverage that's extensive of these events, hypnosis based memory recovery that's becoming culturally significant, and then we've got the Men in Black and structured abduction narratives that are part of popular discourse at this point. And
Mm-hmm.
so this means that individuals are interpreting unusual experiences and they're not doing so in a sole, like, single person vacuum. They are doing so within an existing template culturally. And then each retelling of the experience can strengthen certain narrative elements and suppress ambiguous details and increase the coherence over time. And so this is known as memory consolidation biasing. Um, and a key cognitive finding relevant to cases like this is not that there's confidence in memory that can increase over time. It doesn't mean that it's more accurate as a result of that. So like
Yeah.
even if you like very strongly feel that this happened, it does not mean that it actually happened, right? Like emotional salience can often drive certainty more than actual detail reliability. And so if you highly vividly recall certain things, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a highly like high fidelity recall of something. So, her case became known for claims involving external witnesses observing unusual events, possible secondary observers or corroborating sightings, and media amplification then. And then that turned into investigative attention. And so this introduces this new layer to the whole case where once a narrative becomes public, it's not just a memory thing anymore, right? It's become socially reinforced. So, there are a handful of things that can try to explain what happened with her. Some say it was a sleep-related perceptual disruption. In the case of this, like it can cause things where you're in this sort of environment like New York, hypnagogic imagery, sleep paralysis episodes, dream reality blending. If other people are saying, "Oh no, I experienced something really weird too," like in the middle of the night, it's hard to say like did they actually or are they just saying like yes because maybe they had a weird dream and then all of a sudden somebody from the media questioned them about it or
Yeah.
what have you. Um, then you have the suggestion amplification in complex social contexts because when there's this unusual experience that's shared, others could start to interpret it through existing frameworks. And the media attention can reshape the recall of it, and external validation can increase narrative confidence. And so this is really powerful in this case of something like this, where it's pretty high profile. Like this got a lot of coverage,
Yeah.
especially being in New York and everything, right? So, and then you've got misattribution that can happen just from the environment alone. So in New York, you of course have all these reflections from glass and buildings and all these constant lights that are going on even in the 80s. You've got aircraft lights, you have construction activity even at night, you have atmospheric distortion. And so all of this can create these crazy sensory inputs that are difficult to classify when you're like only have this sort of partial awareness state, like when you're waking from a dream, right? So it's easy to say like this is could be an alien, could be New York. Like it's hard to say. Her story is often cited because it challenges assumptions that UFO experiences require just isolation. Instead, it says even in high density environments, like you're not safe, basically.
Nothing is safe.
Nothing is safe. And so the central question is like, did it happen? Did it not? Is it just because of fragmented, like semi-conscious state? Whatever. It's like I don't know that we can separate in her case what like if like for me this isn't one to easily write off. I think
Yeah.
which is strange, right? Because given the setting and everything, I would say there's even more explanations as to what could have happened.
Hmm.
But but it also is like there's enough going on that like there's enough weirdness to it that I don't also think that it's just like, oh yeah, it was just from the lights outside, or it was oh, it was just this, or oh, it was just that. Now the part of it that gets a little strange to me is like I couldn't find a great deal on like the other witness accounts. So it's like, okay, were they saying that they saw her like float out? Were they saying that they saw weird
Yeah.
lights? Like, it's really just a case of what were they seeing? If they're like, oh no, yeah, I heard some weird things and I saw some weird lights, it's like, okay, well that's New York.
Yeah, it's New York. There's
If they saw her floating out her window, it's like, well,
completely different story then.
yeah. So it's hard to say with something like this. Of course, you're also looking at the 1980s, so we're looking at heavy drugs.
Heavy.
Not just like the feel good drugs, but now we're talking about like
No.
crazy shit.
Yep.
Um, so there's that, and you're in a city setting, so there's more access to these, I would, argue, than in a rural setting. But something about the Linda Napolitano case makes me think, once again, something happened. I kind of actually like lean a little bit more towards yes, it's possible with her.
Hmm.
But at the same time, given the widespread media coverage of it, it's like,
It's hard.
is she just
It's hard
doubling
for
down?
me. Yeah, it's hard for me to like really believe when the media gets so involved because
Yeah.
then I start believing power of suggestion more than anything.
It's
It
also
would
like,
be. Sorry, go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
It would just be really great to know what they truly witnessed.
Yeah.
That
Like,
would really solidify a lot of things for me right now.
yeah,
But
there's
we're
bias.
talking about
We're right, we're talking about this. Like there's bias in the media. There's everybody just wants to publish an interesting article that'll get more reads, more
uh-huh.
circulation. There's the fact that on her side it's now she has to commit to it because if she turns around and says no, I like it's maybe not this, like then she, has to deal with embarrassment and backlash and things like that. So like it's almost like when you commit to something, like you've got to just go ahead and commit to it.
Yeah. Like once you're in. And maybe that was the case for her. She felt pressure to commit,
Yeah, like maybe she was
you
just like,
know?
yeah, I mean, this happened, and then it was like, oh wait, but now it's like,
And
sensationalized and everything else.
mhm.
Um, and then, with anybody else that stands up in my research and says, yeah, I saw this or yeah, I saw that, it's like, well, did you, or are you just saying it so you can have your 15 seconds?
Yeah, that see?
I'm not even gonna say 15 minutes of fame because it's like
It's
15
15
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. I'm this one. A lot of the other ones I'm like very clearly and cut dry. Like I don't actually think an abduction happened. This one I'm a little more on the fence about.
And I agree with you on that.
Mhm.
I I think the only thing that's ruining it for me is the media.
Yeah, I think so. The thing that solidifies it for me is that it's New York, which is the oddest factor.
Weird shit happens in New York.
Yeah, a lot of weird shit in New York.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I hope it's not the case of whatever disturbance she experienced, it's not an intruder in her home.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, that's very possible too.
Yeah.
Hard to say. But yeah, that's the Linda Napolitano case. I'm 50-50 split on this one.
I also like her levitating, being
Hmm.
floated up. Was that an out of body experience?
Right? Like, did
You
you
know,
experience some trauma and you were just like, you know,
were you on
dissociating a
something
little?
and you felt like you were floating?
Maybe there was that. Were you just like, were you lucid dreaming? Were you like,
Yeah. I think I'm 70-30 on this one.
70% no, 30% yes? Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah. But I can
Yeah.
also see your 50-50. See,
It,
so it's just this one is very interesting.
that's just the die-hard, like, extraterrestrial lover in me, though.
That's fair. You have no
So,
idea how badly I want us to get abducted.
I mean, I do. I really do, and I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
So, that's Linda. I don't know. I'd be curious, of course, to know the Odd Fam's take on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, are you a little more sold on it or what? If you have additional research or anything, of course, would love to hear it. Have to keep in mind with a lot of these topics, it's so much information to try and condense so the episodes are not like crazy long.
Yeah.
So it's hard for us to cover everything all the time. So it's very possible that I missed stuff along the way too. But would love to hear more of
Yep.
what you all think. And until next time.
Stay strange.